So today we have a guest, Mr. Rupinder Khurana. He is the founder of Golden EbuyZ group of companies, which is located in West Delhi, and now it is completely majorly into the IT-enabled services and the fashion industry. So we welcome you, sir.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm good, very good.
Okay, so before we dive into the entrepreneur journey of yours, so just want to have a grips about you, like what you like, what you don't like, how you started your journey. It's been how many years you have invested in that?
Well, it's been a very roller coaster journey, and if I start from the very beginning, I started my job career in 1996 with an IT-based company.
Okay.
So this is where my interest in IT-based company developed, and thereafter I changed lot many companies, but my main forte was the same, the IT-based company.
Okay.
And during the phase of my career, and there was a thought in my mind to start something of my own rather than to be in the job all through the professional career.
Okay.
So in spite of having a very high well-paying salary and working in a very good reputed company, so I thought that this is the right moment to switch over to my own enterprise.
Okay.
So in 2019, my company Golden EbuyZ group of companies was founded, and at that time, since e-commerce industry was into boom, so naturally I ventured into e-commerce industry. During the phase of my professional career, I found that e-commerce is not giving me that good results. So thereafter, my second branch started into ITES, IT-enabled services, leading into lot many plethora of services. Either it's website designing, app designing, and we have a technical team for that. So it's a ongoing process. And later on, when I sat with my friends who are from professional group of companies, a thought came to my mind that the fashion industry is after the advent of OTT platforms, the fashion industry or the entertainment industry, should I say it, is growing.
It's a booming right now.
It's booming right now.
Yeah.
So now to catch the ongoing boom, so my second wing of Golden EbuyZ, we ventured into this fashion industry. So Golden EbuyZ group of companies is the parent company. Golden EbuyZ ITES sector, that's the first branch, is into looking into the IT services. Golden EbuyZ Media Arts, this is the second fashion-based branch that is looking into my second wing, fashion-based and the entertainment-based. So keeping into that view, we are upcoming with a fashion show on 20th of April. That show is named Mr. Swagger, Miss and Mrs. Glorious.
Okay.
So, but the good point is that on that show there is absolutely no age limit for.
Okay, anyone can participate.
Yes, males and females, there is no age limit. In fact, I started getting queries from females that we are now married and the children are now very big, and see now. So then I explained to them that the era of very thin and lean and skinny models walking down the ramp, that era is finished. That era is finished now.
Yeah.
Now people more connect with the normal looking regular.
The natural things.
So before jumping into this fashion show, before starting the fashion show, I myself participated into 4 fashion shows.
Okay.
And I won Mr. Best Attitude Award in one of the recent show, and then I won the second runner-up award in a show that was held in Vasundhara, Ghaziabad. Okay. So when I show my reels, my this videos and my pics to the forthcoming participants, so then they gather courage. They
get some confidence from that.
Yes, they gather the courage and confidence to then step over, because see, it's a very much stigma in the society that the models
should be very lean, should be very beautiful, and all this stuff.
So this is what we have been shown on television and everything, that the modern male model or female models. So I think this is my message to break that ongoing stigma of the society, that anyone can participate in the fashion show. The body type and the age is absolutely not a
limit. एंड आई थिंक वी ऑल से ना कि लर्निंग की कोई लिमिट नहीं होती, या फिर कहीं को आपको कॉन्फिडेंट एक्सप्लोर करना है तो यू जस्ट गो आउट ऑफ योर जोन एंड देन जस्ट सी हाउ वर्ल्ड एक्सेप्ट्स यू.
So when you say this, I think you are absolutely 100% right when you say this. I saw a video on social media some months back in which a 70-year-old person is walking on the ramp. That was of course not an Indian fashion show, that was held abroad. But then again, if a 70-year-old person can walk the ramp, and a 70-year-old person can fulfill his desire, so I think it is the right time that we should also start gearing up. So with a view to spread message across the society, this my fashion show is upcoming on 20th of April. So I'm hoping for the best. So let's see how it reaches out.
That's okay. So what motivated you to start your own company? Because see, we all are coming from the middle class family, right? So we have a thought कि जॉब है, जॉब से जितना हो सकता है उससे सेविंग होगी, सेविंग करना है, कोई रिस्क नहीं लेना लाइफ में. कहीं ना कहीं जब आप अपने बिजनेस स्टार्ट करते हो तो एक रिस्क होता है आपके ऊपर भी, क्योंकि फैमिलीज़ हैं, सबको चिल्ड्रन होते हैं, सबको देना लिखना पढ़ना सबकी चीज़ें सेट होती हैं. तो कहीं ना कहीं एक रिस्क लेना इस पॉइंट पे आके कि अब मैं अपना बिजनेस खोलूँगा. तो हाउ यू डिसाइडेड दैट?
See, as you said, I also took a great risk. I come from a family where my grandfather was in job. He was in army. And my father was into job. He was in Indian Navy.
Okay.
So my father tried his level best that you also do a job, because it's a fixed income. At the end of 30 days, you get a fixed salary.
Fixed salary, yeah.
But then again, I thought during the course of my career that अब बस हो गया. I cannot do yes sir to anyone. See, I have about 25 years of professional experience. So having that experience into IT and other fields, so I think it is the right time that I should launch. I should be a master of my own enterprise rather than working under someone after 24-25 years of experience. So fortunately, I met the right people, and fortunately, the things clicked out. And since that e-commerce industry was in booming that day, so I started with e-commerce, later on switched over. So the thing is that एक बार ही आप अपना एक रास्ता पकड़ लेते हो ना, when you take a path, then the things start coming out automatically. The e-commerce industry didn't happen, okay fine. The IT, yes. And the IT, yes, side by side, okay fine. The fashion industry is growing up fine. The second wing started with fashion industry. So the things start taking a course of action on their own. So being a master of my own company, so this is what motivated me rather, than after सबके पीछे yes sir करने से अच्छा. I thought that I'll start my own enterprise, and so I think I am the first entrepreneur in my family. Everyone started
working as a job.
Me to do a job and all. But my thoughts are different. So this is how the entrepreneurship happened.
Okay. So जैसा आपने बताया कि you are the only one who has started as an entrepreneur in your family.
Yes.
So how your family supported it when you took this decision that I wanna open my own startup?
Well,
because their
the support
matter.
of my family was tremendous, is tremendous. I don't say it's a past tense, it's very much tremendous. Although my father being from a very different background, from a defense-based background. So he said, whatever you are planning, whatever you are into, if you have given 100% thought into this, and if you have right set of people to back you up, either professionally or giving you right guidance, so we'll give you 100% of support.
Okay.
And so we had a piece of land, very small piece of land. I got it constructed into my office, and of course I took financial help of my father along with at my side. So my parents' support is 100%, and they truly have confidence in me, and their confidence gives me motivation to excel ahead in life. तो बिना सपोर्ट के, पेरेंट्स के सपोर्ट के, आई थिंक इट इज डिफिकल्ट टू मूव हेड. सो ही सेज आई कैन नॉट अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट यू आर प्लानिंग, व्हाट यू आर डूइंग, आइदर इट्स अ फैशन और ITS enterprise. But he says that my father says that I have complete support in whatever
you are doing.
Yeah, whatever you are planning. So go ahead and rest assured everything will be fine. You will get new, अपने आप रास्ते निकल आएंगे and अपने आप तो निकल आएंगे. And
only is that thing that we need to just find out our own way. मतलब एक रास्ता मिल जाए, फिर धीरे धीरे कहीं ना कहीं गॉड हेल्प के थ्रू हम लोग बहुत सारी चीजें.
एंड सेकंड अगेन थोड़ा सा ये है, व्हाट आई फील इज दैट थोड़ा सा अपना नजरिया चेंज करने की बात है. दैट इफ ए पर्सन इज इनटू जॉब, सो ही इज वेरी कंफर्टेबल दैट 30 डेज के बाद सैलरी मिल जाएगा.
दैट्स ट्रू.
सो दैट व्यू पॉइंट कहीं ना कहीं ब्रेक करने की बात है कि ओके फाइन, सिंस आई एम अ मास्टर ऑफ माय ओन एंटरप्राइज, आई हैव टू लुक इनटू द प्रॉफिट्स, आई हैव टू लुक इनटू द लॉसेस, आई हैव टू लुक इनटू 100 other things, and I have to gather my own team. So that challenging spirit should be there in everyone. So I believe if you are into any field, either you are into job or your own entrepreneurship, so that challenging spirit should be there, and person should be daredevil enough to take on the challenges that come across the ways. So keeping into view all these things, so this is how the golden EbuyZ happened.
Okay, so जैसे अभी आपने बोला कि challenges, लेकिन हम एक ऐसे कंफर्ट जोन में रहना पसंद करते हैं. मतलब अगर नॉर्मल लाइफ में देखा जाए तो हम लोग जैसे जॉब करते हैं, उठते हैं, नॉर्मल लाइफ में जॉब से घर, 30 दिन की जो सैलरी वाली वो एक्सपेक्टेशन है वही रह जाती है. लेकिन जब हम एक सोच में लाते हैं कि हमें अब एक कुछ है चीज़ें हैं जो चेंज करनी है, मतलब एज अ ह्यूमन वी वांट टू चेंज सम सोसाइटी, वी वांट टू गिव सम सोसाइटी मैसेज. जैसे कि आपने बताया कि आप अपना एक जो शोज अप्रैल में जो फैशन शो है उसमें आप कोई एज लिमिट नहीं रखना चाहते, देयर इज़ नो एज लिमिट. सो एनी अदर थिंग दैट कि जो आपने कैसे सोचा कि मुझे अब, क्योंकि वहाँ पे फिर बहुत सारे लोग भी आएंगे, तो हाउ यू विल बी मैनेजिंग ऑल दो स्टफ की क्वेरी आ रही है, तो हाउ यू मतलब यू हैव टीम हु इज मैनेजिंग एवरी थिंग्स ओवर देयर.
See, as of now, though I don't have that big team. So when you see me, I am the single team managing the fashion show as such. देखिए एक चीज़ होती है कि I had read proverb somewhere कि अगर आप देखना चाहते हैं मेरी उड़ान तो ज़रा ऊंचा कर दो आसमान. So that एक जो जज्बा होता है कि मैं किसी भी मुश्किल को इतना अपने अंदर कॉन्फिडेंस रखता हूँ कि मैं किसी भी मुश्किल को हेड ऑन ले सकता हूँ. सो नो कोई मुश्किल भी मेरे काम से ज़्यादा या मेरे फोकस से ज़्यादा, फोकस इज द राइट वर्ड हियर, मेरे फोकस से ज़्यादा कोई मुश्किल नहीं. अगर सी प्रॉब्लम्स आर देयर इन
everyone's life.
Either a person is an employee or a person is an entrepreneur. The problems are there in everyone's life, and उसी प्रॉब्लम को दूर करके, and if the person has watched Rocky Balboa movie, I'll take a quote from Rocky Balboa that life is not about how hard you hit. Life is about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward, how much you can take and keep moving forward. So that's it. That is how winning is done. So I think that quote motivated me to start up my enterprise and move ahead in life.
Okay, so basically I understood from your journey it's that focus is important.
Focus is very important. Either a person is into any profession.
Yeah, focus.
So,
should be there, and there should always be a positive mindset if you are doing any kind of work, because negative attracts our mind very easily.
So, see, the forte of a person should always be to shunt out the negativity. So, negative. So, what happens if a person is employee and if he gets scolded by his boss or a superior, immediately a thought comes to my mind that I don't want to work here. और बस मैं छोड़ना चाहता हूँ, उसने डांट दिया मेरे को. So, I think the focus here should be that you should prove yourself or himself or herself to that level that your work should speak for you. So again I'm quoting a proverb: work hard in silence, let your success make noise.
I also personally I believe this thought.
So it is for everyone, person who is into profession or into any kind of a profession, you should work hard in silence and let your success make the noise. So that without any focus. See, without any focus, the person is just like a lost cow, aimless person, just wandering here and there. So you should have a focus. So keeping into all the focuses in my mind. So this is how the entrepreneurship journey started. It's not an easy journey.
Yeah.
But then again, lot many hurdles along the way. But then person has to clear all the hurdles. Hurdles is in every profession. Either you are into job or you are into entrepreneurship. So you have to be strong enough to clear out all the hurdles and reach your focus.
बिकॉज अगर हर्डल्स नहीं भी होंगे तो भी हमें पता ही नहीं चलेगा हमारी लाइफ का एम क्या है या गोल क्या है.
सर ये मैम आई टेल यू वन थिंग, दीज हर्डल्स ही है, those show you the focus, that show you the path. If your path is very smooth, going on very low, that means you are in the wrong profession. So this is what I learned across along the way, that if you are leading a very smooth life, that means you are in the wrong profession. अगर आपको कोई मुश्किलें नहीं आती हैं, so that means somewhere down the line you are doing something wrong. So यही मुश्किलें मोटिवेट करती हैं, आपको हेल्प करती हैं और आपको फोकस तक पहुंचने के लिए.
सो जैसे आज का जो पूरा एक ज़माना है सोशल मीडिया का, मतलब एक ऐसा ट्रेंड है या रील्स, इंस्टाग्राम, फेसबुक, ट्विटर्स, ये सब एक सोशल मीडिया का है. तो डिड यू फाइंड एनी चैलेंजिंग कि एज अ बिजनेस जैसे आपने स्टार्ट किया तो वहाँ पे प्रोडक्ट होने चाहिए, लॉन्च होना चाहिए उनकी चीज़ों का, मतलब मैं इंस्टाग्राम पे आप कितने एक्टिव हो इंस्टाग्राम पे, क्योंकि आजकल कहीं ना कहीं जो भी बिजनेसेस हैं वो इंस्टाग्राम के थ्रू भी ग्रो कर रही हैं.
Well, I think you're right here in this. The Instagram is not only just the medium. I think there are a lot many factors. You can take Pinterest, you can take LinkedIn, you can take this Facebook pages and everything. Lot many mediums. So these social media platforms, they help in outreach of the company and reach towards the general masses, because see, everyone is connected onto internet either through their cell phones, Android or Apple cell phones, or through their laptops because they're on the job. So this is how the e-commerce industry Amazon happened. That is started by Jeff Bezos in 1996. I read the story that he sold off his books and everything to start an e-commerce, और उस टाइम भी उसको लोगों ने कहा था ये नहीं चलेगा,
नहीं चलेगा,
and you are making a tremendous mistake. But then again, see, this is how Amazon.com grew up. During the phase of my career, I was working with this Daksh e-services. Now it's Concentrix now.
Okay,
and Jeff Bezos came down to India and we were into customer support. So we had a talk with Jeff Bezos, and then he told this story. Everyone, his parents and his friends, colleagues said that आपका e-commerce venture नहीं चलेगा. So, but then see, he had a focus in mind.
And that becomes the one of the leading companies.
So after Amazon.com, it grew over to Amazon.uk. And then Amazon is now operating in lot many countries here. So Amazon.in is a major source of this sale. अगर हम sale की बात करें, since I have been dealing with Amazon.in, so this is how the focus of his Jeff Bezos, and so this is how it helps a person, in reaching the goal.
Yeah. So जैसा आपने अभी बताया कि while going through your own journey in 1996, the Amazons started their own journey. So कहीं ना कहीं आपको लगता है कि not starting at 2019, it would have been more earlier than it would have been somewhere else?
Well, ma'am, I don't have any regrets. Okay. And I think 2019 was the perfect year to start. And before starting any enterprise, a person should have kind of a background experience.
Yeah.
So that 24 years of experience into IT-based industry is now helping me to shape up my present organization. So, but then again, as I said before, that yes sir and yes ma'am, कहीं की एक limit होती है कि now I cannot do. After 24 years of experience, I cannot do yes sir and yes ma'am. I think it is the right time to start my own venture. Because see, when you are working into any company, you are not the system. You are part of the system.
Yeah.
And if you have any suggestion, or if you find a mistake somewhere, the best you can do is you'll report to your boss. He'll report to his boss. He'll report to his boss. Finally, the management. and management will give a decision, and the decision
Then it following
coming
up.
down to your level, it might take about 1 month or 2 months. So it was then I decided, why not to be your own boss? If I see something wrong somewhere, I should have the power to change that process.
Yeah.
And after lot many changing of process and lot many things happening in the company, so finally we are settled down and the team is working fine.
Okay.
And well, in that way, I have given a complete free hand to my team, that even if a person is on a very junior level, just to join he or she, if she has a better,
any kind of problem, they can directly give
yes,
it to you.
or any kind of a suggestion that if you implement this process, the working pattern of a company will become more smooth and everything. So the person has complete right to approach to me whenever, instead of approaching his senior, then his senior, then his senior. So in that way, so I think it is the right time for, then I decided that be your own boss and start the venture.
Start the venture. True. So जैसा कि आपने अभी बताया कि focus is important, challenging role is important, out of your comfort zone is important. इसके अलावा जैसे आपकी family में से like your wife, your children, so they are into in your support, they are your pillar to whom you can rely
My
on.
son is a student as of now, so his focus is study.
Okay.
So I don't want him to involve as yet into, although he's gearing up, later on he'll be joining me.
Yeah,
that's for sure. But then then again, see, I want him to first go for internship, work in a company for about 4 years or 5 years or maybe 6 years, so that he should understand the complete work process.
Yeah.
तो see, there is training in everything. आप घर से निकल के मेट्रो पकड़ के किसी एक्स डेस्टिनेशन पे पहुंचते हैं, वो भी एक ट्रेनिंग का पार्ट है. मे बी नॉट फॉर मी और यू, बिकॉज वी आर ऑलरेडी डूइंग इट ऑन ए रेगुलर बेसिस, बट फॉर ए पर्सन, फॉर स्टूडेंट जो घर से स्कूल से घर आता है या कोर्स करता है, तो टेकिंग दिस मेट्रो फ्रॉम आइदर एक्स station to that station, so that journey also contributes to the training. Meeting people, ऑफिस में काम करना एंड अपना
कहीं ना कहीं अपने पैरों पे खड़ा होना एक समझ में आता है ना, क्योंकि
टारगेट कैसे पूरे किए जाते हैं, और अगर टारगेट नहीं पूरे हो पाते फॉर एग्जांपल, तो
फिर क्या उसकी
डांट सुननी पड़ती है. सो दैट एवरीथिंग कंट्रीब्यूट्स टू द ट्रेनिंग.
और कहीं ना कहीं जब आप एक कॉर्पोरेट लाइफ में जाते हो तो आप बहुत सारी चीजें सीख जाते हो.
एग्जैक्टली.
You start learning
person becomes an all-rounder.
हाँ, patience कहीं ना कहीं आपके अंदर आ जाता है.
6 or 7 years the person becomes an all-rounder, and so that will be the kind of a right time when I will request my son to now come into my company and then take on the
take over. Yeah. Okay. So what are the services are you offering in your current company? And there is any expansion of future plans is there?
See, as of now, since the team is small, I said, like I said, we have 2 branches. First is the Golden EbuyZ ITES, IT-enabled services, offering
and second is the
website designing and app designing. And now we are upcoming with tying up with some company in Bombay, and we are coming with SME business branding. So that will be taken care by Golden EbuyZ ITES part. Then there's Golden EbuyZ Media Arts fashion. We'll be conducting fashion shows, and slowly and gradually, that's still a speculation as such, but we'll venture into entertainment industry also. And we can do some types with the OTT apps, either it's Prime or MX Player. So so lot many expansion plans are in the pipeline.
Okay. So any person that you follow, someone who is your idol in this startup industry, or anything that you keep in your mind ki yes, this is the journey?
This is a very interesting question that you have asked me. When I say my first job was in 1996, I worked for a very small IT-based company in West Delhi. And if I say when I say small company, that means there were total 5 employees. That's it. And my salary that time was absolutely nothing. I was getting just 1,700 rupees after 30 days of work. And then I used to come cribbing home 30 days के बाद to my father. See, एक महीना काम करा 1,700 रुपये मिले. So he said experience. 30 days में जो आपने experience gather करा, that is much more valuable than.
At 17.
And my boss at that time, since he was an entrepreneur, so now since I'm an entrepreneur, I remember his teachings that he used to give in 1996. So how do you deal with customers, and how do you deal with your clients? So that I'm implying right now. So if I'm not wrong, I really consider my first boss to be my professional guru, and whenever I'm stuck somewhere, so I think अगर सर मेरी जगह पे होते तो वो कैसे इस सिचुएशन को हैंडल करते. So keeping focusing into that, so I try to come out of that sticky situation. So he's my professional guru as such.
Okay, or any of the book that you read which is very inspirational or something, that person who want to start their business or anything that they want to keep?
There is no book as such.
Okay.
And I believe every person is unique for any kind of a work that the person is doing. There are lot many motivational persons, and I remember I had seen an interview of Mr. Anil Kapoor long time back when he was working in Mr. India movie, and there is a scene when he gets a gadget जिसमें वो गायब हो जाते हैं फिर आ जाते हैं. And that time he was running 102 temperature, but then he was still required to work at late in the night, and he is required to be happy when वो गायब हो जाते हैं और जब वो आ जाते हैं. So that motivation should always be there into everyone, either the person is into job or into profession. So there is कोई ऐसी किताब नहीं है जिसको आप पढ़ के एक सक्सेस हासिल कर लेंगे. There is no printable, but यही आपके आसपास के लोग हैं जिसको आप आइडियलाइज करते हैं, तो आप उनको फॉलो कीजिए, एंड इफ पॉसिबल मेक अ प्रोफेशनल गुरु, उनसे हेल्प लेते रहिए, एडवाइस लेते रहिए, एंड मेक योर ओन वे.
Okay, so let's play rapid fire. Okay, so I will be asking and you have to reply in a second. Okay, so who is your favorite actor?
My favorite actor, hands down, Mr. Anil Kapoor.
Anil Kapoor?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so favorite dish?
My favorite dish is a lot many dishes, but then again, since it is winter season, I say gajar ka halwa is always.
Okay, your best friend?
My best friend, Mr. AP Singh, we did the IT course together, and we did 2-3 jobs together.
Okay.
But then again, he moved to US in 1998, but then we do keep in touch. Whenever I'm in a situation, he guides me, or we still have contact. So very good friend, very good motivational person, very good guide still as such. Even after lot many years, we are still in contact.
Any favorite person in terms of startup CEOs?
Jeff Bezos.
Okay, the Amazon one. Okay.
Jeff Bezos, hands down. See, he started in 96, and as per his life goes, he sold off his books. He did not have money, and so this is how the winners are born. If you see the story of Mr. Sylvester Stallone, he's an established actor right now. So when he wrote his first movie, Rocky Part 1, and he approached the distributors and he approached the directors to producers to produce a movie. So I read his story that he had to sell his dog. The dog was the most precious possession. He had to sell the dogs. He was crying, but then again his focus was that movie, Rocky 1 movie should be made. So again, I am stressing every time on the focus, so that you should have a focus,